Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video. More Archero today, and yes, a new chapter, chapter 18. Let's dive in and take a look. As you can see here, staff and diagonal arrows is going to be a must for me, and hopefully multi-shot too. Now the way that this chapter is going to work is we're going to have waves where enemies are going to come out one at a time. Doesn't sound that bad, but they do come out fast, and we do have a couple of new enemies, or forms of enemies, I should say. The first one being a wolf that's going to be able to jump at you if it's from a far distance, and then the other one being those kind of tombstones with the hands sticking up right there, you see it. Those keep on getting me every single time. They pop up, they blast in their three directions, so it's something that you want to keep constantly moving inside this game. And then you also want to try to stay in the middle. Right now I have no idea if one of those tombstones is going to pop up top, so I do want to try to get up a little bit higher. But this was my first run, and it did turn out pretty good. We got to about, I think, level 11 on it, or stage 11. Now, one of the things I later came back and switched was, you guys are going to probably disagree with me, I turned on the Void Robe. The reason behind is it poisons everybody in the room, and it seems to be that these are pretty long rooms too. Yes, if I had the Dark Robe or Shadow Robe, whatever you want to call it, I probably would be using that, but honestly, I only have it at level 40, and the Void Robe's at level 50. Really though, I could have had that at a perfect epic, and it would have made it so much easier, but I was so set on having the Phantom Cloak that I just went for that and got rid of the Void. Now I'm kicking myself in the butt because I'm actually one of the people that still likes the Void Robe, especially for chapter 16, and here seems like it's going to be a good one too. So you saw we just were able to grab multi-shot on there. That's going to be a huge help. And from what I can tell, just like the other wave chapters, you're going to get an angel after every wave. Now that is excluded from the bosses. Yes, there is wave boards for the bosses, meaning that we have to fight 3 of them, and I've been getting stuck around level 10 on it. It seems to be difficult. I at least die. I feel like I'm underpowered. Now, once I get past level 10, it seems like the enemies drop out a lot faster. So instead of having one every couple of seconds, you get the first one, and then I think 2, 3, and 4 pop up, so it's easily able for it to get a little overcrowded. But like I said, that's where I really switched over to the Void Robe on it, because having that poison seems to tick away a little bit. It would have been perfect if I was using it here, because I could have grabbed that elemental upgrade and used that, and it really would have dusted them pretty quick. Moving on to the first boss, you can see here, they're going to go and drop once every 20 seconds, and there'll be 3 of them, and they are going to range. I did have the fire kind of orb guy that goes in, I don't know, he launches them in different directions and they get sucked back to him. I also had the ice version of him too that shoots the spikes out and has the blue bouncy balls. So luckily for me, it goes pretty easily on this one, but no matter what, by the time I get to level 10 and face the bosses there, it just seems like the hit points are insane on them. And we'll show you that in a second. Like I said, there's the frost guy right there. And last but not least, I don't remember which one we had. Okay, Tornado Joe. Everybody remembers good old Tornado Joe there. Just do a little smiley face with it, and we dodge it. Let's show you the bosses at chapter 10 though, and show you these new wolf forms. Now, I just skipped over the spider that I defeated because it's the spider. It's not too bad unless you get them last after getting both wolves, because you can see here these wolves have a ton of hit points, and then having a spider inside there, it's incredibly difficult. So this one's just going to do 3 jumps and then kind of sit solid, but the next one is going to be the typical wolf that we run into, which used to do 3 passes. Well, now it's going to do 4, and you can see I am just struggling to do any damage on these guys at all. Like I said, having a spider mixed in there too is an easy defeat. Moving on to stage 11, this is where things get tricky, and I didn't actually realize it until I started editing the video here. But check this out, they're popping out 1. The next one you'll see is 4 enemies pop out. That counts as 1 wave. And it has to be those pain in the butt tombstone guys too. They're just melting me away. But this is making it incredibly difficult for me. I really think I need to level up a little more, or I just need to just get better at this. But guys, this is it really. This is the new chapter. I'm actually liking it a lot. I like how they did the waves differently on this. The whole kind of staggering them through, and it kind of just makes it feel like up in your face, and you never know what's going to pop up next. But I'm really curious to know what you guys think of this. Are you on chapter 18 yet? Are you still struggling somewhere else? Where are you? And are you looking forward to playing this? Does this look like fun to you? Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.